Let's duel! I'll go first, and now, behold! I summon Giant Germ in attack mode! Then I'll position this card face down. His first mistake was taking Mokuba. His second was challenging me to a duel. With my face-down Crush card on the field, he's finished. When he attacks my Giant Germ, my Crush card's power will activate, destroying every monster in his hand and deck with 1,500 attack points or more. Let's see what you've got, stepbrother.
With pleasure, Seto, so stand back.
This should be amusing.
I summon Chiron the Mage!
This can't be good!
I think I left my stomach back in that last turn!
Is everyone alright?
Define alright.
Hey, look!
Where are we? Beats me. But I don't think we're in Kaiba land anymore.
Hey, look over there, guys.
Kaiba versus Nowa!
No way.
Be careful, Kaiba!
Yugi.
Looks like your fan club has arrived, and they came just in time to witness your last duel, Seto, and my rebirth into the real world as the new leader of Kaiba Corp.
No, he can't let Nowa win!
Let's continue. Behold the power of my mage and his mirror of truth! Nothing can remain hidden from me now, for the mirror of truth reveals your face-down card and destroys it as well. Now, let's see what you tried to hide.
Oh no! Ugh.
Your Crush card is gone. Now watch this. Attack my mage! Destroy his Giant Germ!
Giant Germ, return to me now! It's back, and you lose 500 life points.
I'm not too worried. Your card's weak.
That may be, but what makes you think I brought it back to attack you? Watch and learn. I sacrifice my Giant Germ in order to summon my Vampire Lord. Now my creature of darkness, attack his Chiron the Mage! And that's not all. Thanks to his special ability, every time my vampire sucks away some of your life points, he forces you to send one of your cards directly to the graveyard. So say goodbye to another monster card, Nowa. At this rate, your deck will be empty in no time.
I doubt that. I'm afraid that fanged freak of yours is about to take his own trip to the card graveyard now.
But you have no monsters!
I never said anything about using a monster. I'll destroy him with this. The magic card Fisher! Adios, Batboy. And now that you're defenseless, I'll play this.
Oh no! Kaiba's wide open for a direct attack!
Go, my heiress! Attack Seto's life points! Surrender now while you have the chance.
Don't give up, Kaiba!
Show that little green-haired twerp who's boss.
I'll place one card face down.
You'll never get away with this, Nowa. I'd rather see my company crumble to the ground than fall into your grubby little hands. Kaiba Corp is mine. You got that, punk?
You stole it! I'm just taking back what belongs to me.
Keep dreaming, kid. Okay, then. I think you might remember my old friend, Vampire Lord? You look surprised. Don't you know about vampires? They can't be destroyed. My Vampire Lord possesses the power of immortality, you fool. So when he's sent to the graveyard, he comes back. And there's more. I summon this! Slate Warrior in attack mode!
All right, I never thought that I'd be rooting for Kaiba, but let's go, rich boy.
I can't be beat. We're in my world now, and I make the rules.
Listen, you may think that you created this virtual world, you punk. But all you did was rip off my system. Now, Vampire Lord, attack!
I don't think so! Your vampire has activated my trap card, so reveal the mighty Earth Shaker! Time for me to shake things up a bit! Now allow me to explain how this groundbreaking trap card of mine works in case you don't know. You have two kinds of creatures on the field, a wind monster and a dark monster. And one of those two monsters is about to be destroyed. But which one? That is up to you, Seto.
So his trap card forces me to choose one of my own monsters to be destroyed. If I choose wind, I lose my Slate Warrior. And if I choose dark, my vampire's gone.
Let's go!
I choose my creature of darkness.
Earth Shaker! Swallow his Vampire Lord!
Why did he pick that? Kaiba's Vampire Lord was much stronger than his other monster.
Yeah, but don't forget, when Kaiba's vampire is destroyed, it comes right back to the field in his next turn.
All right. Kaiba may be a pain in the butt, but he knows how to play duel monsters.
Now it's time to say goodbye to your monster. Slate Warrior, attack! Now you're completely defenseless.
This duel is looking up.
Kaiba made a good move, but Noah's still ahead of him by almost 2,000 life points, Joey. There'll be plenty of time to celebrate later.
I was thinking, Seto, maybe you and I just got off on the wrong foot. Perhaps it's time to wash away our differences. And this should help. The magic card, Giant Flood. I hope you packed a virtual swimsuit.
What's going on?
Look over there, guys!
I don't know what that is, but it doesn't look good.
I'll tell you what it is. A tidal wave! Run for your lives! Wait! There's nowhere to go!
Time to drown out my competition. Looks like your monster needs a life jacket.
No! My Slate Warrior!
Flushed right out of the game, Yug.
And that's not the only one. Look!
What's happening? Every monster in my graveyard is getting washed away!
Now it's time for you to see what my deck master can do.
But you never picked a deck master!
Oh, forgive me for being so rude.
What's Freak Boy up to now?
Meet my deck master! Shinato's Arc!
This is nuts. Look at the size of that thing.
No way!
That boat's your deck master?
That's right. Now, Seto, my great arc will allow me to sail away with everything you have, your company and your brother.
What kind of freak picks a giant boat to be his deck master?
It must be really powerful, Joey.
It's opening up.
But why?
It's swallowing every monster that's been sent to the graveyard.
Are you wondering what happened to all your monsters?
It crossed my mind.
Just as that sphere holds my brain, my ship now holds a precious cargo of its own, Seto.
I can see that, kid.
And from now on, every time a monster is sent to the card graveyard, it will be rerouted directly into the belly of Shinato's Ark. And there it shall live for the rest of the duel. Let's just say I'm collecting passengers, shall we?
But what happens to those monsters once they enter the ship?
I got a feeling we'll find out soon.
You find this funny?
I find you pathetic. Thanks to your giant flood card, you have no monsters on the field or in your hand, and it's my move. So if I draw a monster now, you have nothing to protect you from its attack.
I'm afraid you're mistaken, amateur.
He's bluffing. All I have to do is draw a monster and I can attack him directly. Prepare to lose now. Ha! Now I call to the field, the mighty Spear Dragon! Go! Attack him now! with Cyclone Blast!
Is that thing supposed to scare me? Because I can block its attack with ease, Seto.
With what?
With this, a creature you might recognize that now lives within my ship. Arise, Vampire Lord!
That's my monster, kid!
Not anymore. He's a passenger of Shinato's Ark, which means he belongs to me now. And thanks to my Deckmaster's special ability, I have access to every monster on board my ship, so go ahead and try to attack me now. My vampire will absorb the impact. Nice try, Seto.
This can't be good. Nowa has the power to use every monster on board his ship. So anytime that Kaiba attacks him, Nowa can just summon a monster to protect himself.
Plus, whenever a monster gets sent to the graveyard, it goes right into that boat.
You're forgetting one thing, Seto. We're dueling in my world, and I control everything around us.
What's going on?
I don't like the looks of that.
Here's a small taste of my power.
Oh, man!
Hey guys, look at the water.
It's drying up or something.
What's the deal with that?
Check it out. The whole virtual world is changing.
Quite impressive, isn't it? I command every part of this place. Welcome to the dinosaur age. I summon Giant Rex! Your spear dragon's about to become extinct. Giant Rex attack! Lucky for you, your pitiful dragon was in defense mode, so your life points were spared. But I assure you, you won't be so lucky next time, Seto. What? Are you feeling frustrated? Because now you realize that I'm more intelligent than you? Look up! My superhuman brain sees everything, and with each passing second it grows.
What's he mean by that?
It sounds like Noah's brain's up there.
When my mind was digitized into that computer, something happened. Something unexpected. It seemed my brain waves were beginning to grow more powerful. I was able to access vast amounts of information through the databanks of my father's computer network. I was constantly absorbing facts and figures. I learned the answers to mankind's greatest secrets. Before long, I became a superhuman, infused with knowledge beyond that of anyone on Earth. But all of this wisdom, all of this understanding, all of this intelligence wasn't enough. Something was still missing from my life.
And what was that?
One thing. A thing I was never able to achieve as a human. My father's trust. And once I destroy you, I'll finally prove to him that Kaiba Corp should be mine! You're just a lowly human, Seto. You're nothing next to me. I missed the joke.
Behind your so-called superhuman intellect is nothing but a spoiled little brat.
Is that so?
For your entire life, people just handed things to you, Noah. But I had to work for what I have. Kaiba Corp is mine because I earned it. And the fact that you think you can take it away from me by winning one duel proves what I thought about you from the start.
And what's that?
You're nuts! You must have spent one too many years trapped in that bubble in the sky, Noah.
So, you think I'm insane for wanting to claim what's rightfully mine?
No, I think you're insane for trapping me in a virtual computer program and forcing me to duel you, just to prove to your daddy that you're not the failure he thinks you are. Well, I'm here to prove that you are. There's a reason why I'm in charge of Kaiba Corp and you're not.
Why's that?
Because I'm the best man for the job. I'm more fit to run that company than you'll ever be. And deep down, your father always knew that.
I must have been sleeping for days. Last I remember, I was in the hospital. Wait a sec. Maybe it was all just a dream. Father? Hey, what's going on? I'm locked in. Father? Hello? Are you there? Huh? What's that? Father! I had the weirdest dream. I was in the hospital and everyone was really worried and...
I'm afraid it wasn't a dream, Noah. There was an accident, and you were in bad shape. Your body's gone.
But how?
My team of scientists and researchers tried to save you, but nothing they did would help. So I turned to my tech experts and computer engineers, and they found a solution.
What do you mean?
You'll understand in time. I created this dog for you, son. You and he exist in a different way than the rest of us.
I soon discovered the meaning of my father's words. He created a new world for me to live in.
Hello, Nowa.
Good morning.
Hello. But this world was far from perfect.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream? I know it's your favorite.
No thanks, not today.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream? I know it's your favorite. Mint chocolate chip ice cream? I know it's your favorite.
The virtual environment I lived in was full of glitches. Get lost! Now! I knew some improvements needed to be made.
Happy birthday, son. I trust you enjoyed your trip to Mars?
Yep. It was by far the greatest birthday present I've ever gotten, Father. How many kids can say they've been to Mars? Oh. Of course, the whole thing was just a virtual experience in my mind.
I soon noticed a change in my father's attitude towards me.
Oh. Hold on a sec. We can't celebrate without Sam.
What on earth is that? Nowa, explain!
Well, I just altered his programming. I got bored, so I decided to re-engineer Sam into a robot dog. And that's not all. I've been working on a few other projects that you might be interested in. I figured out how to improve the capabilities of the virtual world you created for me. All we have to do is connect our computer network to other systems all around the world.
I see. And you thought up this little plan all by yourself? I must say, for the first time, I'm impressed.
You'd be surprised how much I've learned.
Yes, I can see you've come a long way.
So you think I have what it takes to run Kaiba Corp someday? Is that a yes? Even you have to admit that this virtual existence has done wonders for my intellect, Father. I'm the perfect candidate to take over this company.
Let's, discuss this further. Sometime in the near future.
But that discussion never happened. And soon Father began focusing all his attention on his new family. As for me, my father began to visit less and less until finally he chose to ignore me completely. He didn't believe that Kaiba Corp could be run properly by a virtual president.
Nowa, Gozaburo didn't give up on you because of your virtual state. I think he knew that no matter how much knowledge you gained, you'd always be a spoiled brat. Expecting to get ahead in the world without making any effort at all. As despicable as your father was, he knew the value of hard work. It was his own determination for power that got him where he was, after all. And as much as it pained him to admit it, I think Gozaburo knew that I was the best man for the job of Kaiba Corp president. And as for you, Nowa, his real son, you were better off isolated in your computer world, out of everyone's way.
Seto, that could quite possibly be the most ridiculous thing that I've ever heard in my entire life. Come on now. My father wanting you to be president?
Why do you think he created that digital dump for you? You were in the way.
You actually believe my father put me here to focus his attention on you? Seto, you always thought you were top dog, but of the three Kaiba brothers, you're the low man on the totem pole.
You're confused, Nowa. That's your slot.
Why don't we ask Mokuba what he thinks, shall we?
Help Nowa. My one true brother.
Let's finish this. It's my move! Excellent. I play this, Pot of Greed. It allows me to draw 2 new cards to refresh my hand.
As if that'll save you.
Now's the time to activate my Deckmaster's special ability. Kaiser Seahorse allows me to summon a powerful monster without having to sacrifice a weaker one. So now I call to the field my unstoppable Different Dimension Dragon! Then I'll place these 3 cards face down and end my turn, Nowa.
What's Kaiba thinking? Noah's Dino's gonna blast his dragon into the Stone Age, just like last time. Noah could win this duel in his next turn. This is not good.
Kaiba's no fool. I'm sure those face-down cards are part of his plan to win this.
That's all you've got? What a pity. Looks like this duel's about to end in my victory, Seto, as I take the Kaiba Corporation by storm. For now, I activate the magic card's Deepest Impact! Open the skies and unleash your devastating power!
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Me too! Look! Take cover!
Tell me when it's over!
History teaches us that the age of the dinosaurs abruptly ended thanks to a meteor shower. Then the Earth cooled off and the Ice Age began. And as we all know, there were no dinosaurs on Earth during the Ice Age, so goodbye, my giant Rex.
That Rex was his!
This is getting weird. Call me crazy, but if you ask me, that boy's not right in the head.
You may be wondering why I used my Deepest Impact magic card to wipe out all monsters on the field and cut both of our life points in half. Well, it's all part of evolution, Seto. It weeds out the weak and helpless and allows only the strong to thrive.
Then I'm safe.
Guess again! My magic card, Ice Age Panic, is about to lead to your extinction by allowing me to summon the most powerful beast of the Ice Age, Seto! Meet Last Tusk Mammoth!
Oh man, that's nuts!
Now, time to bring back this Different Dimension Dragon! Return to me now, in defense mode! My beast has the power to travel between dimensions, and now he's back in ours! And, unfortunately for you, my dragon is stronger than your mammoth. Now, brace yourself, because I'm about to rewrite history by cutting short the Ice Age, so prepare to lose your mammoth. His time is up.
You should know better than anyone that the past can't be changed. My Tusk Mammoth will destroy your dragon.
Is it me? Or is Noah going to attack a monster that's stronger than his?
You're in for quite a surprise now. You'll never defeat me. I'm in control here. Mokuba understands that now. Why can't you? This is my world, and you're my prisoner. Forever!
Go ahead and attack me. My monster's stronger.
Hey, wait! Thanks to the special ability of Noah's Tusk Mammoth, both players will lose life points when it's destroyed!
So when Kaiba clobbers that thing,
it's like he's attacking himself, too!
We've got to stop him!
Mammoth, attack!
Activate Trap Card. Ring of Destruction. This will stop your monster in its tracks.
I see that you're getting desperate, Seto. It's true your Ring of Destruction will destroy my Tusk Mammoth, but I'm afraid you'll lose life points too.
Not when I activate my magic card, Ring of Defense. It will shield my life points.
all right! Nice move, Kaiba! Way to put that little runt in his place!
Looks like your Ice Age is over. I guess you don't control everything here.
Hey, you, they're both down to their last chunk of life points.
Yeah, let's just hope Kaiba can wipe out Noah's first!
All right. Now, it's time to finish you off!
I'm shaking in my boots.
You should be. First, I'll switch my dragon from defense to attack mode. Next, I'll send my Thunder Dragon to the card graveyard, where he'll be absorbed by Shinato's Arc. But not before his special skill kicks in, giving me 2 more dragons. But that's not all, Nowa. Next, I'll use polymerization to fuse them both together, forming twin-headed Thunder Dragon.
I'd hate to meet that thing in a dark alley.
And thanks to my quick attack magic card, I can attack right now! And with no monsters to protect you, your life points are as good as gone!
You seem to have forgotten about the powers of my arc, Seto. Every monster that has been sent to the graveyard lives on board, and I have access to all of them. Observe!
I thought Kaiba had him that time.
I guess not.
You fool! You fell right into my trap! Now, I can wipe out what's left of your life points and end this family feud! I didn't forget your deck master's ability! I wanted you to summon those monsters for one reason, so I could play this! It's called Dragon's Rage, and here's how it works. If my monster's attack points are higher than your monster's defense points, the difference comes directly out of your life points. Prepare yourself as Different Dimension Dragon attacks your giant Rex! One monster down and one more to go!
Yeah! Nice! Now beat that last monster and it's over!
This is where it all ends. Now, twin-headed Thunder Dragon! Attack his giant soldier!
Don't do it!
What's going on? Mokuba! What have you done to him, Nowa? Mokuba!
Whoever you are, if you want to attack my brother Noah, you'll have to go through me.
Mokuba! Snap out of it!
He's been brainwashed by Noah!
That's right, Mokuba, protect me! From him! He's the stranger that's trying to break you and I apart!
Stranger.
No, it's me!
Mokuba has chosen sides based upon his own free will, Seto. Looking back, maybe you should have treated him with more respect. I give him the support you never could. It didn't have to be this way, Seto, but you left me with no choice. Now you have a decision to make. Forfeit this duel and step down as president of Kaiba Corp, or continue with your final attack and risk losing Mokuba for good. Your brother's fate is in your hands.
If Kaiba attacks Nowa now, he'll be attacking Mokuba also!
So, what's it gonna be? Mokuba or control of Kaiba Corp? Decide. Your choice will impact the rest of your life!
Noah, I'm only gonna say this once. Release Mokuba now! This is our fight! Is that clear? He has nothing to do with this!
There you go, disrespecting Mokuba again. Acting like his opinion means nothing. Tell him, Moki!
Give Kaiba Corp to Noah now!
I don't believe it!
It looks like Mokuba has made his position quite clear. Now, are you going to attack me or not? If you do, just remember you'll be striking Mokuba.
You punk!
Hey, that's not fair!
Well, Seto, attack and you'll win the duel. But at what cost?
This is a no-brainer. Kaiba has to attack him and win this duel. If he lets Noah win, then we all lose.
What's it gonna be? Your victory or Mokuba?
All right, kid. I'll end my turn.
I thought so.
Seto! I knew you were too weak to go through with your attack. You can't possibly run a company like Kaiba Corp effectively if you're so quick to give in to your competition. Excellent work, Mokuba. I couldn't ask for a better brother.
Thanks! Anytime!
What a team! Now let's finish this stranger off, shall we?
Yeah! Let's go! This creep doesn't stand a chance!
You heard the voice, Seto. For it's time for you to experience another of my Deck Master's special skills.
And what's that, kid?
Observe as I unleash Shinato's Arc's greatest power! Restoration of life! Remember, every monster in the card graveyard is now aboard my ship, giving it a grand total of 12 passengers.
Oh no!
And now I choose to remove every one of them. As you can see, every monster that I obliterate transfers its power to my life points, making me unstoppable. And since I get a 500-point boost from each monster, I receive 6,000 more life points. Now I'm even stronger than I was when we began.
He'll never beat us now, Noah.
Not with a mere 700 life points.
One more attack and Kaiba's a goner.
You're right, Joey. And if Noah wins this duel, he'll take over Kaiba's body and escape to the real world to run Kaiba Corp, leaving the rest of us trapped here.
That virtual jerk.
Get a load of this card. I play Dark Hole! This magic card destroys all monsters in play. And you know what happens to them after that. They become passengers aboard Shinato's Ark.
Noah just filled his ship up with monsters again.
That means he has even more creatures he can call on now.
Plus, he can boost his life points even higher.
I think that's enough for one turn. Your move, Seto.
How could Mokuba be forced to turn against me? Maybe I have been too hard on him. How dare you betray me?
Seto,
I know what you did!
I didn't tell Gozaburo.
Mokuba, we're a team, remember? You were always there for me!
I'd never turn my back on you, Seto. That's why I'm giving my 2% of Kaiba Corp to you.
We defeated our stepfather together! I couldn't have done it without you!
Very touching, Seto, but Mokuba's on my team now. And together, we're going to take everything you have! Mokuba's my brother. He doesn't even remember you.
Kaiba, listen to me!
No thanks.
But I can help you, Kaiba, because I've been through this before. Remember when Joey was brainwashed by Merrick and he turned against me? Maybe you can get through to Mokuba the same way I got through to Joey! The answer may be in your deck!
Let's go. You have a duel to lose.
Guess again, kid. Not only am I planning to win this duel, I'll also win back my brother. So watch this.
Disappointed?
I still have this card, Different Dimension Dragon. So I'll switch it into defense mode and end my turn. Let's see if you can get past this, Noah.
Of course I can. But first, it's time for a change. I think I'll warm things up a bit and put an end to the Ice Age. After all, this is my virtual world, and I control everything here. As you know, the fall of the Ice Age opened the way for the rise of mankind. Eventually, cities grew and large corporations controlled the world.
Hey, what's that?
It's Kaiba Corp.
Explain yourself now.
Well, since that's your company, I thought maybe you'd like to see it one final time. You see, once you lose and I take over Kaiba Corp, I'll change it back to the way it was. And if you don't remember, this should refresh your memory. Just like so many of the high-tech battle vehicles that were produced by the original Kaiba Corp, my Gradius Flyer can cause an enormous amount of damage. Then I'll add this to boost its power. The magic card, Cyclone Laser. And to make my jet even stronger, I'll add one more card. The Matter Leveler Magic Card! It increases the overall attack strength of my Gradius Flyer by 100 points every time it blasts you, Seto. And thanks to my laser's power, you lose life points even though your monster's in defense mode. Gradius, attack his dragon! With Cyclone Blast Attack! And since your dragon returns to the field every time it's destroyed, I can keep attacking it. What was once your monster's advantage is now your downfall.
He does have a point there, Yug.
Yeah, I know. But if Kaiba draws a powerful monster, he can still turn this duel around.
I'll leave my Different Dimension Dragon in defense mode and end my turn now.
That's the move of a man who's given up. I knew you were no match for my superior mind. And once I defeat you, everyone else will know as well. Then I'll finally be able to run Kaiba Corp as I was always meant to.
You may control this little virtual fantasy land, but there's no way you'll make it in the real world, Noah.
We'll see. I'm aware of what it's like in the real world. And after ruling this digital universe, I have no doubt that running Kaiba Corp will be a simple task, and one that I was raised to do for my entire life. That is until you came into my home and took everything away from me. Well, now it's my turn to take everything from you. First I took your brother, and next I'll take your identity. Now let's get back to this duel. I play the magic card, Gradius's Option! Since I already have one Gradius fighter jet on the field, this card creates a second one. Behold, the power of 2 unstoppable aircraft! Now, Cyclone Laser, fire!
I can't keep this up much longer.
Our enemy will soon be gone. I hope you're enjoying the show.
Mokuba.
Seto, it's no use. He's with me. How's it feel to lose your only friend? Now let's get back to your destruction, shall we? Go, Cyclone Laser! Attack his dragon now!
This isn't over yet.
Look at the mighty Seto Kaiba now.
Snap out of it, Mokuba! I need you in order to beat him!
What's the matter, Seto? Feeling down? You're one attack away from total annihilation.
I'm not done.
Come on, Kaiba! Squash this kid!
It will take more than a few attacks to keep me down, and it's my move now.
What a shame. You should know that sometimes it's best to stay down. The sooner you give in to my power, the less suffering you'll have to do, Seto. Mokuba realized that fact.
Mokuba! I know you're in there! Nowa is hypnotizing you with lies! Seto is your brother, not Nowa, and he's never let you down! Look inside your heart and you'll remember him!
Seto?
They're just trying to break us apart, Mokuba.
Mokuba, listen to me! Don't let Noah poison your mind! We're family and no one can ever change that! You and I have always been there to support one another, and we always will be! There's something I've never told you, Mokuba. You once saved me when we were kids. When Gozaburo Kaiba adopted us, he was merciless, forcing me to work for hours with no rest. I was exhausted and ready to give up until you inspired me, Mokuba.
My deck. Well, they're not the greatest cards, but they're mine. Huh? Mokuba made me a Blue Eyes card.
By making that card for me, you encouraged me not to give up. You gave me something to strive for. I swore that day to become a person worthy of possessing a real Blue Eyes.
I remember making that card. I knew how much Seto wanted that card, and I thought if I drew one for him, he'd always remember his dream of owning a real one someday. And I secretly dreamed that Seto and his Blue Eyes would fly me as far from my stepfather's house as we could go. I remember.
That's right, Mokuba. I know you can't forget about me. You're strong, and I know you can break through his mind games. Never give up! And never let anyone control you!
Can't give up!
Fight him off! We can do this, you and I, together! Please let this be the card I need! Excellent! This duel is over, Noah! First, I'll activate the special ability of my Deck Master! Now, I only need to sacrifice one monster, so that I can play this! Behold, the incredible power of my Blue Eyes White Dragon!
There it is! Seto. The one that he always wanted. I tried my best to help him get it. And now, thanks to my help, he has one in his deck. I remember!
Mokuba!
Seto! You're my brother!
He's our enemy, Mokuba.
Too late! Mokuba's back with us!
And once he steps away, Kaiba can blast Nowa!
Later, you phony!
Now's your chance, Kaiba!
Here goes! Blue Eyes White Dragon! Attack his Gradius!
All right! Noah's out of monsters now!
Kaiba knew that destroying one of Noah's jets would automatically destroy the other one, too!
Don't celebrate just yet. There's still my deck master, Shinato's Arc! And there are 5 monsters on board to increase my life points.
Oh no! That gives him 2,500 more life points!
Oh man!
He'll never go down to 0.
Now it's time to finish you off. My move.
Hold on, Noah.
What now?
I have you right where I want you. It's time to find out which one of us is superior.
What?
There's one turn left, so brace yourself. Reveal the trap card. Last turn. It all comes down to this.
What's going on?
Watch this, Mokuba. Here's how it's gonna work. Each of us will pick a monster to keep on the field, and all others will go directly to the graveyard. Then the 2 chosen monsters will face each other in a one-on-one battle to the finish. When the fight is over, only one of our monsters will remain standing.
The winner of this one battle will determine who wins the entire duel, no matter how many life points he has left!
May the strongest duelist win. I choose my Blue Eyes.
All right, I choose my deck master, the all-powerful Shinato's Arc!
It's time for me to sink your ship now and finish you off. Blue Eyes White Dragon, attack his deck master with White Lightning Attack!
Better abandon ship!
Kaiba won!
Wrong! Look again! You've just unleashed a power like nothing you've ever seen!
What is that?
It's my real deck master!
No way!
You've just sealed your own doom, Seto! For when you destroyed Shinato's Arc, you released Shinato, king of a higher plane! Now prepare to experience the power of my real deck master! Shinato attack!
Seto!
Oh no! Seto, I finally done it! I've proven that I'm superior to you! Did you see that, Father? I defeated Seto! Now I can finally take over Kaiba Corp like I was always meant to! For I am the most powerful being in the world! Now to perform one final task before I exit this place!
What's that freak doing?
Ready? I'll now merge together with my deck master to deliver the last blow of this duel. You see, I've decided not to escape to the real world in your body, Seto, since I have so many others to choose from. Besides, that's no fun. I've got bigger plans. Shinato and I want to turn you into a permanent fixture in this virtual world.
Hey! Seto!
Mokuba.
This reunion is touching, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to cut it short.
No!
My job is now complete.
Kaiba! Mokuba!
What did he do to them?
I always thought they were hard-headed, so I've turned them into a living sculpture. They're so close, yet they'll never reach one another. How tragic.
Oh man!
They're statues! It can't be!
Noah, you think this proves you're the best? I think it shows your father that you're a coward.
What are you talking about, Yugi? I defeated Seto in this duel fair fair and square!
Yes again, Nowa! You think kidnapping Mokuba and using him as a shield is fair?
You think I cheated?
I think you're guilty of the same foul play you once scolded the Big Five for! Something you said your father would never allow! Kaiba could have easily defeated you, Nowa, but he chose the safety of his little brother over his victory. And that makes Kaiba a stronger person than you will ever be! All you've proven here today is that you're a weak little boy who needs to cheat to get his way. And as far as I'm concerned, you didn't win this duel. But I have a proposition for you. Kaiba has 400 life points left. Let me take his place so we can finish this duel fair and square.
That could be the most foolish challenge I've ever heard.
Does that mean you'll accept, or are you afraid I'll defeat you and prove once and for all that you are weak?
I'd be crazy not to accept.
Yugi, don't be a doofus. He's got over 7,000 life points to your measly 400.
Careful, Joey's right for a change.
Once I defeat you, Yugi, I'll turn every one of you into stone.
Just try it. Yeah!
I think we need a little privacy, don't you?
Hey, what's he doing?
As I was saying, I'll turn all but one of you into stone. After all, I need a body to escape in.
And if you lose, you'll set us all free. So in the name of Kaiba and Mokuba, let's duel now!
With pleasure, Yugi, and may the best duelist win.
You're on!
And when I do, you and your friends will be prisoners of my world forever!
Yugi's gotta be out of his gourd to go through with this duel.
You're starting this match with only 400 life points, thanks to your friend Seto. Taking his place was a mistake.
Look, Nowa, you overpowered Kaiba using deceit and betrayal. Then you used your virtual technology to turn him and Mokuba into stone. If you think that makes you a superior duelist, you're sadly mistaken.
Believe what you wish, but as soon as I finish refreshing my deck with new cards, you and your friends will meet the same fate as Seto and Mokuba.
Yugi's been involved in some pretty tough duels against some major whack jobs in the past, but I gotta say, this duel definitely takes the cake. Not only is Yugi almost out of life points, he has no monsters on the field. And Nowa just merged himself with his deck master, Shinato.
That means Nowa can crush Yugi with one attack! Then I'll be a robot monkey statue!
Yugi, we're all here for you. I know you can save Mokuba and Kaiba and get us out of this place. Now whip this freak!
Blah, blah, blah. Let's do this. Then I can silence your cheerleaders by turning them into statues. Now, just to be fair, I'll let you go first.
Very well. Let's duel!
This better be a monster card, or I've got nothing to protect my life points.
You think you can control us like pawns, but I'm about to end your game. Now I play Gazelle, the king of mythical beasts, in defense mode to protect my life points.
Way to get a monster on the field, Yugi! All right!
I wouldn't be so quick to start the celebration if I were you, because it's my move now. And I'm afraid you're not the only duelist capable of drawing a monster card, so prepare to lose your Gazelle, Yugi. Behold!
Disappointed with your draw? I guess that means my Gazelle isn't going anywhere, is it now?
Well, then you guess wrong, because I can still annihilate it. Feel the power of Shinato!
Oh no! What are those?
These 6 orbs combine to form the Divine Ring! Now, Shinato, attack!
What's this? My monster was in defense mode, which means I shouldn't have lost any life points.
It seems that Shinato's special ability has caught you off guard. You see, when my deckmaster destroys a monster that's in defense mode, you lose half your life points. But that's not the only thing that happens, Yugi. It gets much worse. All of the life points you just lost get added to mine.
Like that guy needs any more life points?
Yugi's still gonna beat the virtual stuffing out of this kid.
You were a fool to think you could defeat me. And now you and your friends are about to pay the price. All because you're defending the honor of someone who didn't even like you, Yugi.
Kaiba and I have quite a bit in common.
We're both participants in an ancient struggle that dates back 5,000 years. And Kaiba and I have something else in common. Something you'd know nothing about, Nowa.
Really? And what might that be?
He duels with honor and respect.
Is that so? And you think that makes you both superior to me?
It makes us human.
Well, you won't be human for long. Once I blow away what's left of your life points, you'll all be motionless objects! Do you honestly believe you can win this with only 200 life points left?
Yes! I'll take you down somehow, Nowa! You'll see! Now it's my move! I'll place this monster face down in defense mode, and then I shall end my turn, Nowa!
Even your defensive monsters aren't safe. So you set them up, and I'll just keep knocking them down. My move! It's time for me to play a monster who resides in the spirit world. I summon the spirit monster known as Yatagarasu in attack mode!
A spirit monster?
Yes, and I'll get to that in a moment. But first I'll destroy your face-down monster card.
Wrong!
What? But your monster's weaker!
Obnoxious Celtic Guardian's special effect protects it from all monsters with 1,900 attack points or more, and yours has over 3,000!
Well, I can still activate the magic card known as Spring of Rebirth. This card grants me 500 life points whenever a monster returns to my hand. So watch this. Good bird. And now that Yatagarasu is back in my hand, my Spring of Rebirth activates, raising my life points to over 8,000.
8,000? But Yugi's only got 200. This is crazy.
You broke the rules again. You can't just call a card back to your hand.
That's where you're wrong. When Maximilian Pegasus was designing the game of Duel Monsters, his travels brought him to the mystical Orient. Here he learned of the legendary spirit monsters, beings with otherworldly powers. So he based a series of cards on these beasts, giving them the ability to return to their owner's hand after every turn. How dare you accuse me of cheating, Yugi?
My move.
It's one of Kaiba's monsters. And now that Nowa merged with his Deckmaster and moved onto the field, he's wide open for an attack. If I can destroy him with Kaiba's monster, I'll win this duel and get us out of this place.
I shall place this monster in defense mode. Make your move, Nowa.
Nothing would thrill me more. Now I summon my Asura, who's yet another spirit monster. Now say goodbye to your obnoxious guardian, Yugi. Asura, attack with daggers of demise! You mentioned earlier that your obnoxious Celtic Guardian is immune to damage from monsters with 1,900 attack points or more. But unfortunately for you, my Asura only has 1,700 attack points. So say goodbye. And now witness the power of my Asura's special ability, Multiple Attack!
What?
It looks like Noah's Asura card is gonna attack again.
The power of multiple attack gives Asura the ability to attack every monster on your side of the field on the same turn. So I'm afraid your face-down monster is about to go, leaving you defenseless. Now, Asura, wipe out Yugi's last monster with your daggers of demise! Too bad, Yugi. It's over.
Yes, it is, Nowa.
Huh?
It looks like you've fallen right into my trap by attacking one of Kaiba's favorite cards. Cyberjar!
No!
I'm afraid so. And that means all monsters on the field are destroyed. And since you moved your Deckmaster to the field, your Shinato is destroyed as well, and you lose the duel.
No! This can't be happening!
Ah, yeah! I knew Yugi would crush that little nutcase!
Way to go, Yugi!
Banana splits all around!
No! I won't go! I activate my Deckmaster's second ability, Reversal!
Hold on! What happened to Nowa?
He's gone!
What's the deal?
I thought Yugi just won the duel.
He did.
I guess Yugi didn't win the duel.
But how were you able to escape the destructive power of Cyberjar?
It's quite simple, Yugi. Shinato has more than one power, and before it was destroyed, that power was activated. See, whenever Shinato is targeted by an opponent's monster, its ability of reversal is activated, allowing my Deckmaster to leave the playing field and return to its original position on the sidelines. In exchange, Shinato cannot be summoned back to the field for the duration of the duel.
That means you can't use it to attack me for the rest of the duel. Now, thanks to the second effect of my Cyber Jar, we must each draw 5 cards. Then every monster we pick must be summoned to the field. I summon 2 monsters, Sangan and Gamma the Magnet Warrior, both in defense mode. And now you must summon every monster that you've drawn, Noah.
I don't have one.
Good, then it's my move. So I'll sacrifice Gamma the Magnet Warrior and Sangan. This activates Sangan's special ability, allowing me to add any monster with 1,500 attack points or fewer into my hand. So I'll take Big Shield Gardener. And then, thanks to my sacrifice, I'll summon this Dark Magician in attack mode!
Oh no, not him!
You have no monsters on the field to defend you. You know what that means. Dark Magician, attack his life points directly!
Right! He knocked off 2,500 life points, which leaves 5,600 left.
There's still a long way to go.
Noah, I've cleared out your monsters and taken a bite out of your life points.
Yugi, how dare you humiliate me like that?
Humiliate you? It's you who humiliated Kaiba and Mokuba just so you can prove to your father that you're superior.
I am no one's better. Yugi, I deserve to be rewarded for my unsurpassable power.
You must earn respect, Noah, not demand it. It's true. Perhaps your father should have recognized your talents. And maybe you have been treated unfairly. No one deserves to be locked away in isolation the way that you were by your father. However, that's still no excuse for the way you've been treating us, Noah.
That's enough out of you, Yugi. Watch this. I activate my next world magic card. Take a close look at this magic carpet, Yugi. You may recognize someone.
My Dark Magician! What's going on here?
It chooses one of your monsters and allows me to summon one with the same number of stars. So I choose this. Yamata Dragon!
No!
Whoa! Get a load of that thing, guys.
It's even stronger than Yugi's Dark Magician! That dragon will devour it!
Dragon! Attack him now! With 8-headed flame attack!
Dark Magician's gone.
That's right! And 100 of your life points transfer to me! Now, Spirit Monster, come back! You remember what that means, don't you? My Spring of Rebirth magic card is automatically activated, adding an additional 500 life points to my score.
His life points keep increasing with every turn. If Noah keeps this up, I'll never get them down to 0.
Poor Yugi. You only have 100 life points left now. It's only a matter of time before you lose.
Come on! Don't let this kid push you around, Yugi! We need you!
Taya's right.
Come on! We're all behind you, Yug.
Everyone's counting on me.
Go get him, Yugi!
The safety of all my friends depends on my victory. So let's get on with this duel. It's my move now! Now I shall activate the magic card, Swords of Revealing Light!
Big deal!
This wall of swords will prevent you from attacking me for 3 turns.
He's just delaying his defeat.
Nice move, Yugi.
Yeah, now you've got Noah right where you want him.
And he's got nothing on you.
That's right. And now you just bought yourself 3 turns to figure out how to kick this twerp's virtual butt and get us out of here.
I've heard just about enough from Yugi's little pep squad down there.
Pay attention! Now I summon Kaiba!
I'm shaking.
Kaiba, attack Noah's life points right now!
Your pathetic little puffball barely made a dent. Your dueling tactics are beneath me. You can swat at me with that dust bunny all day, but I'm afraid it's not going to help you. And as soon as your swords of revealing light are gone, I'll erase you, Yugi. And since you seem to be a much better duelist than Seto, by defeating you, I'll be proving my power over him. Now on with the duel. I'll place one monster face down in defense mode. All right, Yugi, it's your move. Now there's only 2 turns left, and then I'm allowed to attack you.
I still have time.
Dark Magician Girl! Even if she could help me, I'd need Kaiba's Deckmaster to summon her without a sacrifice. But his Kaiser Seahorse can only summon monsters of light, and Dark Magician Girl is a monster of darkness. Oh well, I'll have to do this instead.
I summon Big Shield Gardener in defense mode. And then I'll switch Kaiba into defense mode. Now go ahead and make your move, Noah.
I will. First, I place this monster in defense mode. And last but not least, I'll place 1 card face down on the field. Now it's just 1 more turn, and then it's lights out.
And I'll be ready.
What am I gonna do? None of these cards can help me!
I'll place this card face down and end my turn.
Well, Yugi, I think it's clear how this will end. On my next turn, you're going to lose this duel. Then you and your friends will be turned to stone!
You can beat this guy 1, 2, 3, Yugi!
Your friends still think you can win. I guess they're more clueless than I thought.
Come down here and say that. I bet you're just jealous because Yugi over here actually has friends, and you're just a spoiled little brat who's angry at the world because someone stuck you in a computer with no one to hang out with except your sorry self.
Joey.
Well, I think your friend made his point. So now it's only fair that I get a chance to make my point. I've listened to your loudmouth friends insult me for too long now! So take this!
Dude, no!
Oh no! That kid made a stiff attitude too!
Much better. That was so much fun, I think I'll transform you all into stone, 1 by 1 with each turn I take. What do you say?
I say, I'll rearrange your face, you little brat.
Silence, or you'll be next to go! Since you're all so confident that Yugi's going to win, I've decided to put your fate in his hands. So with every turn that Yugi fails to defeat me, another of you will be turned to stone. You'll be frozen in time with a look of despair on your face. Because Yugi failed to save you. And in the end, Yugi, you'll be left in the middle of a circle of motionless statues that were once your friends. What's so funny?
You're nothing but a child. 6 years may have passed, but I'm afraid you haven't matured at all. You're a weak boy.
I am strong.
Well, not strong enough. Just look.
Come on, you can still beat this lame-o.
That's right, so don't you even think about giving up this fight, Yugi!
This can't be! They still have faith!
Noah! You wouldn't be so surprised if you had been given the chance to experience true friendship. You're just bitter.
The only thing I need to know about friendship is how to destroy it! My move! And now I activate my face-down trap card! Pyro Clock of Destiny!
Oh no! My swords of light! They're gone! But that's too soon!
True, but my Pyro Clock of Destiny trap card causes time to move faster! So they expire 1 turn sooner! Now, I summon the dreaded Otohime to the field in attack mode! And thanks to my new monster special ability, I can switch any of your monsters from defense to attack mode, or vice versa, Yugi! And I choose your Karibo! So your puffball switches to attack mode.
Oh no! If he's attacked, I'll lose the duel!
Now I'll sacrifice Otohime and my face-down card to bring back an old friend.
It's his Yamata Dragon!
The time is finally here! This duel has come to an end! My dragon will wipe out your Kaiba and your life points! Yamata Dragon, attack! Victory is mine! Once your Kaiba's destroyed, you lose!
Yugi! This can't be!
I win the duel! Now you and your friends are trapped here forever! I've finally proven my point! See, Yugi? No one's superior to me!
You wish.
Yugi! He lost!
Not quite, Taya. Look, he didn't lose any life points.
What's the matter? You look shocked.
You should have lost the rest of your life points!
Take a closer look, Noah.
Oh, you activated a trap!
That's right. It's a card known as Nutrient Z. Since your attack was strong enough to wipe out 2,000 of my life points, I was able to activate my Nutrient Z trap card to protect me. So I received an additional 4,000 life points before your attack did any damage. You can't get rid of me that easily, Noah, thanks to my cards and to my friends.
But not for long, Yugi!
Huh?
Did you forget? Every time one of your turns comes to an end, I'll transform another one of your friends into stone.
Noah!
Relax, Yugi, because my turn is far from done. Next, my Deckmaster special ability kicks in, boosting up my life points. And then I'll activate this, the magic card Sebek's Blessing. This raises my strength by the same number of points you just lost, giving me a grand total of 10,500 life points. And now, my Yamata Dragon Spirit Monster will return to my hand. I'm sure you remember what that means, don't you, Yugi? Spring of Rebirth activates, strengthening me more.
He's got 11,000 life points.
How's Yugi gonna get him down to 0?
Woohoo! Noah's getting stronger, and with every turn that passes, he transforms someone else into a statue. I can't let this insanity continue. I have to beat Noah and set us all free before it's too late.
All right then. I play the mighty Alpha, the Magnet Warrior, in attack mode. Attack Noah's life points directly.
I have so much power that I barely felt a thing.
Fine, your move.
Not just yet. First, I have to keep my word by encasing one more of your friends in stone now.
Don't let him win, Yugi!
No! Tristan!
I'll get you back, Tristan. Noah, this must stop!
It will stop when I win! But by then, you'll all be trapped here.
Look, Yugi's gonna shut this place down. Then we'll all be free, so you can threaten whoever you want, Noah.
Whoever I want? So I guess that includes your sister, Serenity. Fine, if Yugi doesn't win this turn, she's next!
Enough, Noah!
There's still a chance to save them, Yugi. All you have to do is beat me. If not, then too bad. Your friends will be a bunch of stiffs forever! Soon I'll prove that no one's better than me! My move! And I summon the spirit monster, Inaba White Rabbit! It has the ability to hop over all your monsters and go straight for your life points.
Oh, no!
White Rabbit, attack him now! Behind you! White Rabbit, return! As you know, whenever a card returns to my hand, my 2 magic cards give my life points a major boost.
Whoa, this is nuts! Now what?
Relax, Serenity. Yugi can handle this freak.
All right, Noah. First, I place one card face down on the field. Then I'll sacrifice Alpha the Magnet Warrior in order to summon Dark Magician Girl. And since I have a Dark Magician card in my graveyard, she gains an additional 300 attack points now. Go, Dark Magician Girl! Attack Noah's life points directly!
That's your best shot. If you want to save Joey's sister, you'll have to do better than that. So why don't you try again?
I can't. I have to end my turn now.
Oh no!
Very well then. Time to lose another friend. Goodbye, Serenity.
Joey, get back!
Serenity!
Joey!
Not you, sis! Serenity, no!
Joey, I'm so sorry.
Ha! If you really cared, you wouldn't have let that happen, Yugi. Now, time to bring back an old friend. You remember my Inaba White Rabbit, don't you?
I do, and I'm glad to see him again.
Huh?
His arrival has triggered my trap card, Dark Renewal!
And what is that?
Once you summon a monster, Dark Renewal allows me to bring a spellcaster back from my graveyard. But first, I must sacrifice one of your creatures and one of mine. So why don't you and I get down to business, Noah? First, say goodbye to your Inaba White Rabbit.
No!
Then I'll sacrifice my Big Shield Gardener. And now I can bring back a monster that you destroyed earlier in our duel. Dark Magician! Now I have the power of 2 Dark Magicians on my side of the field, Noah, and it looks to me like you have no monsters left.
I'll place one card face down and I'll end my turn for now.
You have nothing to defend you, so your life points are wide open. And it's about time I turn this duel around. So stand back, Noah.
Just what I needed!
All right. Prepare to release me and my friends from your twisted game. Or I activate Dark Magic Ritual! This magic card allows me to summon a dark magical creature once I make a sacrifice. So, I'll sacrifice this card, my all-powerful Valkyrian, the Magna Warrior! Valkyrian, be gone! Now I shall summon my 3rd magician, the Magician of Black Chaos!
Oh no!
Oh yes! This monster completes my trio of magical beasts that will combine forces to take you down! When added together, Dark Magician Girl, and Magician of Black Chaos have over 7,000 attack points! Almost enough to wipe you out!
He's got 3 Dark Magicians?
That's right, but he never had them all on the field at once. This is the break Yugi needed.
Noah, this is for my friends! Combine forces, my magicians! And strike his life points directly! The combined strength of my magicians will render you weak!
So you think. Guess again. Activate Trap Card! You just triggered my Chaos Barrier Field!
Oh no! He stopped my triple dark magic attack!
My points are still safe. However, yours are in a great deal of danger, so watch closely as my Trap Card takes effect, pitting your strongest and your weakest monster against one another. Now, Dark Magician Girl, feel the wrath of your friend, Magician of Black Chaos!
I don't believe it!
It's true, your big plan to defeat me just failed miserably. And all the life points you just lost go directly to me.
Now he's ahead by 9,000!
Bravo, Yugi, bravo! You've put on such a great show, I see no need to continue. So I'll transform your friends back to normal and we can end this duel.
Don't toy with me.
Serenity.
I ask only one little favor in return, Yugi. that you forfeit the duel and admit that I am superior to you. It seems a small price to pay for your friend's safe return, doesn't it? Of course, Seto and Mokuba will remain as they are and stay with me.
You slimeball!
Wait! Watch what you say!
You'll be next.
Can't play with people's lives like this. You can beat this little dwarf fair and square and end his sick game.
What if I'm defeated?
You won't lose, Yug.
I don't remember asking for your opinion, you fool. So say goodbye!
No, Joey!
Not you too! Ugh. Noah! You think you're really tough, don't you?
Why, yes.
Well, I think you're just a spoiled brat who's got no guts. If things aren't going your way, you just keep changing all the rules until they are.
Do you think I really care what you think of me, Taya? I've already proven that there's no one out there who's better than me. Now it's up to Yugi to admit the same. Then I'll gladly reverse the damage that's been done.
Well, it looks like I've got some disappointing news for you then. I still plan to win!
What? You do? Then suit yourself! I tried to make things easy for you, but you chose the hard way. So, I play a monster in defense mode. And next I'll play one card face down. Now, since I can't lose, there's no harm in showing you the next card I'm about to play, Yugi. So get ready. Ta-da! When your turn starts, I'll use groundbreaking to bring back one of my spirit monsters. A little critter known as Inaba White Rabbit. He possesses 700 attack points, which is more than enough to wipe you out. So once he attacks you directly, you're finished. Now make your final move, Yugi.
You haven't won this yet, Noah!
I activate my trap. Go groundbreaking! This brings my Inaba White Rabbit right back to my hand.
But not for long. I activate card destruction! Now you must discard your entire hand, including your white rabbit. Then draw 4 more cards. It all stops here. Magician of Black Chaos! Destroy his face-down monster!
Sorry, Yugi, but you've just activated Otohime's special ability. So feast your eyes on this. Otohime, target Yugi's Dark Magician and switch him into defense mode. It doesn't look like you'll be attacking me anymore this turn, Yugi. But since you did manage to destroy one of my spirit monsters, you've triggered yet another trap card. Vessel of Illusion allows me to summon a monster. So Otohime, return now in defense mode. Your turn's over, Yugi. And it looks to me like you've only got one friend left down there.
Ah!
Taya!
Soon she'll be nothing more than a statue of her former self.
In your dreams, you creep. Yugi's gonna crush you. Then he'll set us all free. You got that?
Taya!
Ah! I'll spare you for one more turn, Taya, so you can witness Yugi's defeat and see just how wrong you are about your friend. Speaking of your defeat, I activate the magic card, Change of Heart. It allows me to control one of your monsters. Guess who is now mine?
No! My Dark Magician!
And now your favorite monster stands by my side, Yugi. Next, I shall sacrifice him along with my Otohime. This allows me to summon the most powerful spirit in all of duel monsters, Hinokagu Suchi!
No!
Then I'll play the magic card, Flaming Fist. This adds 200 extra attack points to my beast for one turn. The end is just about here. Hinokagu Suchi, destroy his Magician of Black Chaos now! It looks like my newest spirit monster has destroyed all your monsters. And thanks to the special ability of my Deckmaster, an additional 700 life points are added to my total. Now, I'll play Spiritual Energy Settle Machine. It lets me keep a spirit monster on the field after I discard one card from my hand. You may as well stay down, Yugi. It's all over.
Don't listen to him, Yugi! Get up!
Silence!
Yugi, I still believe.
Taya!
Well, this should quiet things down a bit. If you could speak, Yugi, I'm sure you'd admit now that I'm the better duelist. You have no monsters in play, no cards in your hand, and no friends to cheer you on. You're all alone now, Yugi. There's no one left to support you.
That's not true!
Yugi.
As long as I'm here, you can't be alone! And I'm not the only one who's here! Come on! All you have to do is look inside your heart and inside your mind, and you'll see that your friends are never far. They're all right here.
But I don't see anyone.
Just look in here.
I've never seen this room before, Yugi.
It holds your recent memories.
Joey, Taya, and Tristan, Duke Devlin, and Serenity. I think I understand now.
As long as our friends are in our thoughts, they'll never be too far away.
Well put, pal. We'll always be right here in your mind, no matter what.
That's right. You may not remember your ancient past yet, but you still remember us.
That's true. But I'm afraid I have nothing left to fight with.
That's pathetic. Are you telling me my future's in the hands of a quitter?
Kaiba! Mokuba!
You can't let that little punk Nowa win this duel, Yugi.
I know.
Then get back in the game and face him like a man. Remember, you have my cards too. And with the power of my deck in your hands, you can't lose.
There may still be a chance. It lies in Kaiba's deck.
Don't mess up. You've only got one shot left.
I will save my friends. Just watch me.
You insist on humiliating yourself, don't you?
I won't stop until you're defeated, Noah. Now I play Card of Sanctity. So we both have to draw from our decks until each of us is holding 6 cards in our hand.
Yugi,
We're all here.
Now draw 6 cards.
One from each of us.
that's right, pal.
Take this.
Don't give up.
Here you go.
This is for you.
I hope it helps.
Now give that brat a spanking.
The hearts of all our friends are in these 6 cards.
I feel sorry for you. Thanks to the support of my friends, I'm about to defeat you. And that is something you'll never understand. I play Monster Reborn! It can revive any monster you sent to the graveyard, including Kaiba's Blue Eyes White Dragon!
It can't be!
Oh, yes, it can! Remember, Noah, this duel began as you against Kaiba, and you destroyed his Blue Eyes White Dragon, so I was able to bring it back! Now I activate this card, Polymerization! This allows me to fuse my Blue Eyes on the field with the 2 other Blue Eyes cards in my hand! Now, behold the power of my Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon! The strongest monster in Kaiba's deck! I'm afraid there's more! Next, I'll activate my Quick Attack Magic card! This lets my dragon attack right now! Hinokagotsuchi is finished!
It's not over yet!
Noah, you're wrong! Thanks to the next magic card in my hand! Diffusion! It separates my beasts back into 3 separate dragons, each with 3,000 attack points!
No! Wait! There must be something I can do!
You've been exposed as the frightened child you truly are. For Kaiba and Mokuba. And for all my other friends as well. Blue Eyes White Dragons! Attack! Wipe him out! This madness is finally over, Noah! This duel is over, Noah!
That's impossible! I can't lose!
I'm afraid you just did, so my friends are now free!
I'm back!
Well, almost. Serenity!
Joey!
You're all right!
Eto! Is it over?
Well, it looks to me like everything's back to normal around here. That must mean Yugi won the duel.